Welcome back, everyone. Here we are at the Pokemon Center outside Route 4, and we're going to take on Mount Moon this time. So my team has evolved a little, I guess, or not evolved, but grown levels. So here's Demeter. She learned a couple new moves, Stun Spore and Poison Powder. So really no strong grass or bug type moves yet, but we'll fix that in a minute here. And I finally looked up the rash nature, so that increases special attack, decreases special defense. So that's actually a pretty strong nature for her, because, whoops, sorry about that. Sorry about that. Because the grass type is special attacking. Okay, why do I keep doing that? Sorry. Okay, that's not gonna happen again. And so she's still pretty weak right now. She doesn't know any really strong moves, so I had to switch out a lot with Hera and Hephaestus just to train her up. So they grew some levels too. I don't believe there's anything new with them. Oh, actually there was. Yeah, Hephaestus learned Fury Swipes instead of Scratch. I don't really know if that's gonna make much of a difference, but yeah, so that's changed too. Anyway, inside Mount Moon, let's head over here. And we just found our first grass type move and our first TM. So basically, you now just have this random new item here, the TM case. So if we open that up, oh, actually, sorry, we had that from Brock. So here we see Bullet Seed. It's a grass type move. It does anywhere between 20 and 50 base damage. So we're gonna use that. You can only use TMs once, but yeah, we kind of need a grass type move on Paris by now. Alright, awesome. So Paris now has a stab move. And also we can battle this guy. He says suspicious minnow in the cave. That's kind of concerning. Yeah, actually, I'm just gonna switch right out to Hera because I don't want to deal with this. Alright, yeah, just destroy those bug types. And here's a Paralyze Heal. Could come in handy, you never know. The thing about Demeter is that she's really slow, so you have to remember that and be a little bit careful, because a lot of time she will attack second. And I actually saw a Clefairy while training. I was kind of sad that I couldn't catch it, but what can you do? Oh wow, that actually did a lot. Let's see what Bullet Seed will do. Okay, I'm actually okay with that. Yeah, this will be fine now. Okay, awesome. That could have gotten a lot worse, I think, but we're fine. Okay. Here's another item, potion. And actually, I might be wrong, but I think this guy here has a Magnemite. So I'm gonna switch. Or actually, let's switch to Hephaestus. Dang it. Yeah, I'm glad I remember that, because Magnemite can be really annoying. Unless you have a fighting or fire type. And then there's Voltorb. I'm just gonna leave Hephaestus in. I don't know if that's a good choice or not, but it'll work. Yeah. And another bug catcher. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave Hera out right now. Yeah, Demeter is not actually getting too much experience, but that's alright. And a rare candy, that's a great item. It increases your Pokemon's level by 1. Oh, dang it. And there's an item over there, too. escape rope, so if you get lost in here, just use that and you'll go right back to the entrance. I'm gonna put Demeter back in front because she needs to gain some levels. I I just think it's really funny. I have 6 Pokemon, all just random gender, and 5 of them ended up being female, which I guess is probably for the best because there's a lot of female Pokemon that learn to track in this game, but it also makes it really hard to find names for these guys. So he mentions fossils. We're actually gonna get one of those in here, but that's not for a little bit of time. Ooh, grass type. I guess. It's grass and poison. I guess we're just gonna use Scratch actually, and Bellsprout, same thing. All right, that wasn't too bad. And I actually don't think there's that much. Oh wait, you know what? Crap. Sorry, we gotta go back actually. Uh, yeah, sorry, I forgot. Over down here. Yeah, where we went before. Yeah, I totally forgot about this. Sorry, guys. We have to battle this guy. And he's the first encounter we have with Team Rocket, who's like an evil team in this game. Basically, they're just a pain to deal with. You gotta take them out. Not that hard, clearly. And then if we head over here, it's another item for us to get. Star piece. Basically, we can just sell that for a lot of money. Alright, and yeah, now we gotta go all the way back. Sorry about this. And I'm actually gonna knock this one out for the experience. Shouldn't be that hard. Oh, and battle, it looks like. Alright, it should be easy to beat this guy, because hikers like him use like rock and ground types like Brock. I guess I could have knocked that out, oh well. And Moonstone, that'll evolve some Pokemon like Clefairy, and if we caught a Nidoran, but we didn't. And yeah, I actually don't really remember, I think we're actually supposed to go down the other ladder. Sorry, I sometimes get turned around in this cave. Um, yeah, I'm gonna go back. I really don't remember. Let's see, I guess we'll find out here. Yeah, I think it's this ladder. We're supposed to go down first, and then we go back down the other one. Yeah, this is right. Mm. So there's a hidden ether there. Those that restore the power points here moves. And then up here we have another TM. It's Thief. That's a useful item for taking items off wild Pokemon. So for example, all the Paris, or some of the Paris here are holding Tiny Mushroom. You can use that on them to get their Tiny Mushrooms off. That'll help you later on in the game, actually. Alright, and then up here we have another item. Revive, that's a really nice one to have. That'll restore a fainted Pokemon's health. Whoa, level 12, that's actually really high. I wish I'd cut that, but oh well, this one has a good nature, so. Whoa. Okay, that was actually, wow. That could have been really bad. Jeez. That, wow. I did not see that coming. That was a tail whip and then hyper thing, so that just did a lot more damage than I was expecting it to do. But yeah, fortunately we're alright now. Um, Jeez, we could have almost lost a Paris there. That would have not been good. Alright, but we're alright. Yeah, I don't know what I'd do against the next gym leader if I lost Paris. Smokescreen, Smokescreen's so gimmicky, but I'm actually gonna learn it. You never know. Alright, so that's crazy. This guy just, wow. Alright, well, let's at least heal for Demeter here. Alright, well, I'm glad we survived that. And actually, what level is Mankey? Yeah, we're gonna switch these two. Mankey's probably the more competent attacker anyway. Oh crap, I think that says Zubat. I wish I could make it a little bit less fast so that I can still tell what's going on, but oh well. We're almost out of the cave, by the way, so if your Pokemon are feeling a little bit beaten up, that's alright. There's another Moonstone. This is an important battle here, though, so make sure that you are able to beat this guy. Actually, that's such a pain. Grimer is a poison type. Let's go. Because poison resists fighting, we're gonna have to switch. Oh crap, and it just poisoned me. So hopefully we don't need her for too much else in this battle, because I really don't want to leave a poison Pokemon in. Uh, I mean, the good news though is that I have plenty of antidotes when I get a chance to use them. And another poison type Pokemon. Alright, well, what can you do, right? I don't even want to heal its poisoning yet because It's probably just gonna poison me again if I do that. Oh, does coffee know self-destruct? Oh, I didn't even think about that. I doubt it does at level 12, but that could have been really bad. Alright, I just hope that his last Pokemon isn't a poison type. That would be really annoying. Okay, Voltorb, we can handle that with Hephaestus. I just have to remember to use that antidote so Charmeleon doesn't faint. Okay, that could have gone bad actually. But we're alright, we just won that one too. And he says he'll share these fossils he found. And he gives us first pick, so that's pretty nice actually. Fossils eventually we'll be able to turn them into Pokemon, although I can't do that because um, they're guaranteed encounter Pokemon, and like I said, I'm gonna avoid those. I don't even know why I'm using Potion. I don't think there's any more battles in here. So Helix Fossil, that'll become Omanite, and Dome Fossil becomes Kabutops, Kabuto. I think that's the stronger of the two, although both are really strong actually. Uh, Omanite's one of the only Pokemon in the game that learns Spikes at this point. That's a really handy move for starting. But Kabutops is better attack and then Swift Swim. And we just got an antidote, so that makes up for the one we just lost. And we just got out of Mount Moon. Here we are back on the other end of Route 4. So, let's see. I think I'm going to end this section here. Next time we'll finish up Route 4 and probably go through the next part of the game too. So see you guys then.